Sir, Dopest Community was popping. We are back. We are back. Part 4 to this series. I've been enjoying this album. Y'all see what we got up next, man. We got everybody's favorite scumbag, Hitchhiker, and I think I will be okay. I want to say we have not had any of these on the channel. I don't think we have, so I'm excited to hear these because it's gonna be the first three tracks, like back to back. I've not heard, and like I said, I'm really digging this album. I think this album is fire. I feel like it's really worth the hype. And yeah, man, might go down for one of my favorites. Just the way that all the different sounds, man. License been cooking up here. Gruyere's been cooking up here. It's just been dope, man. Stereo Rise, like they've been doing their thing, man. So let's get right into the next track. Everybody's favorite scumbag. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope your day's going well. I hope this helps you guys out in some type, way, or shape, or form. See what happens. Let's go. Already digging that beat. Salute the license again.
Everybody favorite scumbag, blow up rap full of toe tags, back to back, drop past the tracks, never falling off like oh yeah. Need to live for trucks on the radar, and I'm four wheels when I get to spinning shots that you know I feel on like I'm cheesy in the drop. I feel like weezy, no doubt. White lights to find it, hold on, she hot like fire. Put on like I'm cheesy in the drop. I feel like weezy, no doubt. White lights to find it, hold on, she hot like fire. It's clear, it's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A, yes, his face on shirts and candles. He ain't never coming back. It's clear, it's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A, yes, his face on shirts and candles. He ain't never coming back. Sleeping from the medicine, he dozing off indefinite. Easier to catch him when bigger phone, no wrestling.
That beat is tough, yo. Yeah, yo, that beat is tough right there, man. I'm digging that beat. That beat is tough. And then just like, yo, all the references, man. Like the reference, and it's like just like, and it's man, that's the thing that got me right there, man. Like R.I.P. Owen Hart. But he starts off, he's like everyone's favorite scumbag. So I'm like, why is it called that? And the stuff he's saying is like really scumbagish, right? So he's like everybody's favorite scumbag, blunt rap full of thumbtacks. That right there is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna cut your fingers up. Back to back, drop faster checks, never falling off like Owen. Like he's talking about Owen Hart wrestling, you know what I'm saying, falling, to his death and everything from a stunt. That's crazy, man. R.I.P. Owen Hart. Need to lift the trucks off the radar. We need to lift the trucks off the radar. Four wheels when I get to spinning. I got my four wheels and everything. Shells ditching, I'm sending. I put on like I'm Jeezy. I put on for my city. On for my city. Shout out to Young Jeezy. In the drought, I feel like Wheezy. Shouts to the drought. This one be talking about with Bones, y'all. Like Bones is younger, but Bones remembers these type of classic things. Like he's my age, y'all. The drought series, like Drought 3, was the one from Wayne. You had the whole drought series. You had before the drought, you had after the drought, then you had the droughts with the numbers and everything. Drought Wayne was crazy, and then early, like then like what no ceilings Wayne and all that stuff. Like he just mixtape Wayne from like '05 all the way to I want to say like what 2011 I want to say was just crazy. Like he was just on a run. So he's like, I put on like I'm Jeezy. In the drop I feel like Wheezy. Hold on, let me go back. All right, so he's like yeah, they lying on this one. Yeah, they messed it up. He's like in the drought like I'm Wheezy, no doubt. White like Stefani, like Gwen Stefani. I hold on. She hooked like phonics, like hooked on phonics. If you guys don't know what it is, it's a program that helps kids read better. Because we used to make fun of kids in school, like when the teacher would be like, "Hey," the teacher would point you out, right? And like me, I always like if anything, I would get bad grades in school, but like English and PE, I was always like A+. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be over there like just chilling, maybe not listening. I'm be real with y'all, talking to like one of my homies in the class, and the teacher be like, "Oh, can you read?" And I'm like, then I'll just read the shit. And then I'll even start. She'll like read the chapter 2 since you want to be X, Y, and Z whoop de whoop. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm talking to my homeboy, I'm still listening to each page we're on. So when she says, "Can you read?" She's trying to call me out, like I'm not gonna be paying attention. I listen to the last word somebody said. I kind of skim the pages real quick. She'll be like, "Read the chapter 3." So I'm like, all right. So that means this person read the chapter 1. She wants me to read chapter 2. I look at the last thing that was said in chapter 1, and I'm like, all right, cool. I start reading chapter 2, and then I purposely, when I start to get to chapter 3, I start reading faster, and I go into chapter 3. Even though she told me to go to stop at chapter 3, I go into it just to show. Now you ain't gonna play me in front of the class, right? It's messed up. But anyways, so I just started like just go it in. Then she's like, "Well, you stop there," and I'm like, "Oh, you don't want me to keep reading?" Teacher like, "No, you need to start listening." I was like, "I did listen because I was kind of an asshole in school. Y'all ain't gonna lie, man. So that's why when it comes to my kids, I make sure that they don't do what I do and they got the signs. So I gotta stay on them. But anyway, so he's like, "Hold on." She hooked like phonics. You know, the program for people that can't read. That's supposed to help them read. Put on like Jeezy. In the drought, I feel like Wheezy. No doubt. White like Stefani. Hold on. She hooked like phonics. Phonics. The clip is bananas. Bananas. You know what I'm saying? You already know this clip is banana. Bananas. But they say this beat is bananas. So his face on shirts and candles, like this right here is crazy. So he's saying the clip is bananas, like the clip is crazy. Like talking about the clip to go to the pistol or whatever gun he's using. His face on the shirts and candles, obviously he's deceased. He ain't never coming back. The clip is bananas. Bananas. His face on shirts and candles. He ain't never coming back. So that's like a flip on that song. He's dozing off indefinite. Easier to catch him when I found the resolution. Yeah. What? 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 Yeah. Bones and Terror mode, man. So that was everybody's favorite scumbag. Let's get into the next track, Hitchhiker. I'm hyped to see what this one's about too. I love that beat. Salute the Great Cigar again. That was a short, sweet one, but that beat is hard too. I like the way he came up there, man. He just got straight to the point, man. He's like tripped him into thinking I'm hitchhiking. Can you pick me up? So I'm like, oh, this one of them scheme tracks where you're telling the story. So obviously hitchhikers, when they want to hitchhike, they got their thumb out. Don't stop for hitchhikers, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. They could have good intentions, but I feel like you got more to lose than to gain when it comes to them, man. It's kind of messed up to say that, man, because I know people be going through stuff just to keep yourself safe. A lot of times people want to help, and then you hear these horror stories about hitchhikers that are just like serial killers. I'm not saying they're all out. I know they're all not like that, but you don't know. There have been plenty of times I'll be riding down the street and I'll be seeing somebody, man, they really look like they need some help. And they even when I'm gonna tell you something too. I pull up to the stop sign. Like I was leaving like Harris Theater. I pull up to the stop sign, right? And there's like this homeless dude. He got like a walker and everything. And then as I'm at the stop sign, he's just staring at me like, you really feel entitled, like you're begging or panhandling, whatever you want to call it, and you feel entitled enough to look at me, and he's kind of looking at me with this look like he's demanding me to give him some money. When I'm at the stop sign, I'm kind of looking at him like, bitch, I got kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got kids, and like, come on, man, like seriously. But of course you don't know that. You just see me pulling up. But it's just like, yo, why you doing that? Like the ones that be holding the signs and they just be looking straight ahead, I be thinking those are the ones that really need help. Don't get me wrong, he had his walker and everything, and that's another thing too. I went to 7-Eleven one day. No, I went to Wawa one day. Shouts to the Wawas. If y'all got Wawas in your area, go to Wawa. But anyway, I went to Wawa like maybe like a few months back. I might have told this story already. I'm not sure because it was kind of crazy. There's a dude. He was like, "Hey man, can he's like, hey, do you got any change?" I was like, "Nah man, I don't keep no money on me." And he's like, "Oh, all right man." I was like, "All right, cool." So I go inside. I get this motherfucker a water. I get him some chips. And I got him something else too. Like I got him water, I got him chips, and I think I got him a juice or some shit like that. And like maybe one of them little pre-made sandwiches. I come out there, I hand him the bag. He look at me crazy. I was about to snatch it out of his fucking hand. I give him the bag and shit like that, and he's just like, and I'm like, all right, man, take it easy. He's like, thank you. Like, you don't want no food? Like, yo, man, that shit pissed me off. Like, I could do if you say you want something, I don't have to give you money. I give you something else. But you want, if you know what I'm saying, if you want to be a dick, go ahead and be a dick. But anyways, my thumb up, now my gun out. Don't make this a murder. Give it up. So obviously I'm hitchhiking and everything. For y'all don't know, I'm back on the Bones track now. My brain be rambling. So he's like, my thumb up, now my gun out. Don't make this a murder. Give it up. So I'm a hitchhiker, but I'm obviously robbing you, right? Up in the trunk, 3060, keep me buck. Give me lip. I had him stripped. I took his heart. I put him in the trunk. So the dude, the guy that stopped to be a good Samaritan, got destroyed. Baby girl, no, don't bother me. Give me that, then be gone with it. I can't go back and forth with you. On her knees, now I'm over her. Like after she, did what she had to do, I'm over her now. Broke her heart, now I'm over her. Could get fizzy like soda, the carbonation in soda. You get popped like some 7-Ups, 7-Up, more soda. Skeleton gang, I'm the general. Sesh embossed on my denim. So he's got Sesh, the word Sesh embossed on his denim, right? But cargo hit with that venom. Without you, I'm an animal. In this game, I'm a cannibal. You could be strapped up like Rambo. Start wilding, stockpiling ammo. Still, I will creep with that camo. Pop up quick, lit with that Anna. Well, lit with that Anna. So it's like, so he's pretty much saying like, you could be strapped up like Rambo, but if you start wilding and like stockpiling ammo, I will still creep up on you and get rid of you. That's pretty much what he's saying up here. So it doesn't matter how, if you're armed to the teeth, I'm still going to get you. So yeah, y'all, that was Hitchhiker right there. Next track we have is I Think I Will Be Okay. Let's see what's popping with that. Let's see who produced that first. I Think I Will Be Okay. Salute to Grief on the production. You got Grief. What you got? What we got up here, y'all? We got we got Gray Cigar, we got Grief, we got License, Gray Cigar, Grief, License, Stereo Rise, and I think that those are the 4 that are on this album so far, man. But they all cooking, man. They all doing their thing. Salute to them. All right, so let's get right into it.
Okay, I think I'll be okay. Thought that I'd be crawling, but I'm already walking away from the reason I hurt so much. My wounds never heal, they hurt, don't talk. Now I'm so given no apparent reason. You were no good for me, I tell myself somehow I don't believe it. Wanna go back in time, but it's useless. Words mean nothing when there's nothing you can do.
I wonder what he's saying in the background. Yeah, y'all. So that was I Think I Will Be Okay. That song is really short, but like he was saying some things in here. He's like, and I like what this album. I haven't really heard him do this before, but like in this album, a lot of the songs, the title of the title of the song, he says it within like the first 2 3 bars. So up here he's like, I think I'll be okay, and the song is called I Think I Will Be Okay. He's like, okay, I think I'll be okay. Thought that I'd be crawling, but now I'm walking. Obviously, comparing himself to an infant. Um, He was like, thought I'd be crawling, but now I'm already walking away from the reason I hurt so much. My wounds never healed. They hurt. Don't touch, so I'm still hurting and everything. Don't touch my wounds and everything. Now I'm still given no apparent reason. You were no good for me, I tell myself. Somehow I don't believe it. Like I don't even believe myself when I tell myself you're not good for me. Want to go back in time, but it's useless. Words mean nothing when there's nothing you can do. That right there is crazy, man. Like I be saying all the time, y'all don't stress about things you can't control. Words mean nothing when there's nothing you can do. You said that I changed. That's okay. I don't want to be the same. That right there is hard right there because even if you're not the same person you were like 10 years ago, man. Like you can say you are all day, but you're really not. Like even if you feel like you are, your experiences and everything, your mind, you're not the same person. Like I think they were saying like scientifically, they were saying like after 10 years, like chemically you're not the same person or something like that. It's some wow, man. You got the same memories and everything, but you are not that person anymore. You go through life experiences and you want to be better. You don't want to be the same person. So he's like, you said that I changed. That's okay. I don't want to be the same. You said that I changed. That's okay with me. When I need you, you were never there. So it's like I changed, but you weren't there when I need you anyway. So who cares if I changed? You know what I'm saying? Then be happy with the person you're becoming. If you're not happy with the person you're becoming, you need to change that joint up. Like for real, man. And like I said before, like become the energy you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? If you want to attract certain energy and like certain frequencies, then be that change. Like if you want to attract positivity, be a positive person. I know it's easier said than done, but I know some people probably have never heard it like just out here like this. But yeah, you want to when you see good in everything and you see like, like I don't know, you see that silver lining and everything, you start to notice you change your perspective on things. So it's like if you I don't know, man, let's say for instance like like you're just happy. You're happy to be breathing, you're happy to be alive, you got, stuff at home to go to, you're happy. So when you're out and about and let's say you get stuck in traffic, it's one of them things where it's like, yo, I'm stuck in traffic, but I'm like 5 minutes from home. Yeah, it sucks that I'm in traffic. I'm gonna get home 5 minutes late. But really, what am I gonna do in those 5 minutes? I'm gonna just be there, probably like take my shoes off, maybe get something out of the refrigerator. That 5 minutes, I really don't need that 5 minutes right there. I would love to have it, but it's not worth screaming at the person and all this and that. Because with me personally, like people, like this kind of a different subject. When I be driving, right, people be saying like when you speed, you get to your place maybe on average maybe 5 minutes earlier if you're lucky, right? And then I was like, that's true. So I'm like, why do I get mad when I get stuck behind people? It has nothing to do with me getting to where I need to be as quick as possible. It's my drive being as comfortable as possible, right? So if I'm doing 65 in the 60 and you were doing 59 in the 60, I'm kind of irritated because it's not about me getting there. And then you keep tapping your brakes and stuff. It's like my driving experience, I'm not enjoying it because you keep tapping your brakes like you're a brake humper. You know what I'm saying? I know damn well your rotors and your brake pads need to be changed probably like every 6 months, right? Because you're a brake humper. So it's like I'm irritated because I'm trying to get to where I need to be, and it's like, so you decide you want to do 59. All right, cool. I drop down to like 58. Then you go down to 57. So now I'm on your heels, and then when you see me on your heels, you speed up. So I'm like, okay, cool, we're speeding. Then I get back, in regular speed at 60 because now you're doing 62. But then you slow down again, and then I always look in the back of the window, and I can always see them going like this. They keep looking at their phone. You know what I'm saying? They're not paying attention to anything. They're not socially aware of shit. Like they're just looking at their phone. And that's what irritates me, man. Like even with me, man, like a lot of times if I'm on the phone or something like that, or I gotta keep looking at my phone, a lot of times I know I'm not telling everybody to do this, but a lot of times I'll be on cruise control. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on cruise control because when you're looking at your phone, you subconsciously take your foot off the gas or you do that peripheral driving, which I really hate. And that's when you use the cars next to you to accelerate because your attention isn't on the road, it's on your phone, but your peripherals are working. So you see cars speeding up, so you're under the impression you're going slow. So then you speed up, but you don't really look at your gauge to see how fast you're going. You don't really scan the area. It's real dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So it's like get all the way over to the left lane. I mean to the right lane. If you're in the US and Germany and all that, if you're in England and all that stuff, go to the left lane. You know what I'm saying? So like yeah, and then just focus over there or pull over or just put the phone down, something like that, man. I'm just saying these are things I see as a truck driver and it irritates the shit out of my soul. But yeah, y'all, so that was Bones, with I think I will be okay. So even when it comes to heartbreak and everything, if you guys change or somebody says you guys change, sometimes people grow out of relationships because one is growing and the other one is not. So if you're the person that just, you want to do better than you did yesterday, and you're with somebody that is just content with where they are, you could try to help them, you know what I'm saying? Because just because they're not on the same wave as you doesn't mean you can't get them on the same wave. You sit them down, hey man, I'm trying to do whoop de whoop, da 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 da, and they might be like, all right, me too. Can you show me? Then you show them. Or it could be one of those, I'm trying to do whoop de whoop. They're like, oh, all right, cool. And then they just, do whatever the hell they want, and they just stay in that same spot. They don't want to grow, and that could cause friction in relationships and everything, and it can cause breakups and heartache and all that stuff. So I suggest if you guys are in a relationship and you guys are on a new wave, um, express to your significant other that you're trying to grow and everything, and then I think everything will start to make sense, and you start to find out if they really need to be on this journey with you, or you need to respectfully leave them behind in order for you to grow. Because some people can stunt your growth, So be aware of that. That goes with friends, family. It goes with like even relationships. Not even like like loving relationships, like what I'm saying, romantic relationships. These are just relationships in general. Like they say, man, if you got what I'm saying, if you got a circle and you can't outgrow your circle, you're in a cage, you're not in a circle. So find like-minded individuals to get around and just do things like that to keep progressing in life, and then just stay with the positivity, and then be around people that have the same interests as you. That's just the way to keep growing and everything, still sharp and still. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this video right here. Make sure y'all check us out on Friday, man. We're going to conclude this dope album. We're going to have Focus, Zippo, Soul Food, and 'Twas the Darkest Night. I'm hyped to listen to those, and I know they're going to be dope, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be easy. Peace.